You know something? I got sand. That's why I came to the beach. I heard they were running low. Speaking of hearing things, I wish I had some tunes. Something from beaches would really hit the spot right now. Well, not the Soar Spot. Did you know you're my hero, Trinette? You bet. I could just listen to the sound of my own voice. I never really noticed it. But it's present. Pleasant. Much more mellifluous than something off of your greatest hits album, which includes such scintillating singles as Diss You Much, Proud Mary in Haste, Repent at Leisure. I'm getting personal. It's political pins that say I don't like Ike. To accompany that one, in the Piece de nos Résistance. You can't stop the beatdown. Except I can. I did. I stopped the beatdown. I was like Effie White in Dreamgirls. And I am telling you, I'm not going out like that. My motto is, batter her up, 3 strikes, I'm out. You're lucky I let it last that long. I just couldn't believe that the person who fastened heart-shaped love notes to our bedroom window would be the same person to break my heart. And that window. You do realize there's a difference between pain and pain, right? It didn't pain me to flee. That's for damn sure. Yes, I know the first time leaving is the hardest. The first is the worst and all that. But once you go black and blue, I never go back. Words to live by. Which is why I'm going to beat the odds my first time out. Well, maybe not beat them. But overcome just sounds so underwhelming. I got guts for days, weeks, months, etc. I can't take all the credit for my courage, though. Got to give gratitude to Sophia. From The Color Purple, not the Golden Girls. Her song, Hell No, about refusing to be cruising for a bruising, is what got me to make tracks in the first place. A person hears something often enough, she starts to believe it. She starts to repeat it. Out loud, I'd croon, you'd cringe and criticize. I know why the caged bird sings. She's a my-age loser. Come on now, don't pout. You know I'm only teasing you, Trinette, and I still get a rise out of you. I'll say this much for you. You could throw punches and shade like nobody's business. Naturally, I needed something to cushion the blow. Throw a pillow. Sounds like a stage direction. Throw pillows are stuffed animals. For grown-ups. They're considerably more comforting than any bouquet of your sorry, not sorry-ass flowers. The kind perfect for playing that time-honored game of he shoves me not. That's right, I'm playing games without you. And guess what? I could identify them. None of that baseless accusation BS. What games was I ever playing with you? Trouble? Aggravation? Pac-Man? Don't be acting like a wheel of cheese gobbled up goes now. Well, since you neglected to specify, I picked my own game to play. Pack your bags and leave that man. Where every woman's a winner. See, I knew that underneath that coat of war paint I applied to the bruises was a brave face just waiting to be put on. Someday, even when those bruises are gone but not forgotten, there'll still be souvenirs of survival. and there'll still be a sore spot with me. But now that I'm no longer under your skin, your thumb, or your spell, I can spell that word a little differently. S-O-A-R. Hell yes.
But why did you?
Because I could hear it all the time. The thudding while you were lying next to me, sitting, skipping faster as you ran your fingers up and down me. You were always here, and I could always hear it.
But why?
Because the one time I worked up the nerve to step outside, I walked around the block and they were all around me, taped to so many windows, and I said, yes, that's the solution. Take the source of the trouble and move it to the edge of where I always am.
It's not the same. It's not the same, and you know it.
I don't.
There's so much blood. So much blood. How could you?
Because I could hear your heart beating so much louder than my own, it made me think I wasn't alive anymore. That inescapable sound made me think I was a robot, or a ghost, or some strange creature who couldn't tell if they were really breathing or being. I couldn't hear me. I couldn't be me. There was only you and your heart beating, a sound I had never heard so loud for so long.
I had dreams. I had nightmares. I trusted you to hold me each time I woke during the night, my heart racing. You said you could handle it. You said... I should have never moved in with you. I wouldn't have done it if I'd have known. I never thought you could ever... How did I not see? We weren't ready.
No. We really weren't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I've got a picture from your birthday printed out on LaserJet on the windowsill, just so I don't forget. Maybe they can use that pixelated watermark to trace it back to me when it all falls apart. Without the sirens and the trucks, at least I can sleep a little more and hear the nurses long before they reach the door. The food all feels like rubber, and it always shows up late. But I guess I'm lucky I still have my sense of taste. If you could see my face, you'd know the weight of all these doubts. If you could see my sleeves, you'd know the veins are all worn out. So I'm taping this cassette between the panels and the panes, hoping someday someone might see me again. I used to have a roommate, till they moved 6 feet away. It's not far enough to quiet their decay. I give up one good day to glimpse another human smile instead of eyes that trade me pity for denial. I can still remember famous faces filled these wings to surrender up the causes they would sing. Now they found another photo op to make their mark while my cells divide and conquer every part. If you could see my face, you'd know the weight of all these doubts. If you could see my sleeves, you'd know the veins are all worn out. So I'm taping this cassette between the panels and the panes, hoping someday someone might see me again. It's been 100 days since I've seen family or friend. That's just not the way I thought this lump would finally end. And I know I'm not the only one who's waiting for a call, but there's only one grim visit in this hall. There's a picture from your birthday, printed out on laserjet on the windowsill. It's all that's left. If you could see my face, you'd know the weight of all these doubts. If you could see my sleeves, you'd know the veins are all worn out, so I'm taping this cassette between the panels and the panes, hoping someday someone might see me again, wishing maybe I won't die before this ends, hoping someday someone might see me again.